Hey guys, welcome back. It's Maverick here with another episode of Assault-Lily Bouquet. So, last episode was a sad one. We had the sacrifice of Riri, who was killed in the line of duty whilst battling against the Huge, presumably to basically, tell the world that yes, she belongs on the Lily side. This is where she belongs. She is not a Huge, etc., etc. Then again, we're not really sure if she's actually dead, right? They could pull a revival later on. We still got, including this one, 3 episodes until the end. So that's still possible. For the time being, though, I think we definitely are going to go through a period of mourning, and especially for Riri, she's going to take this the hardest, right? So I expect to see all the others trying to cheer her up and whatnot, and for her to regain her determination or whatnot, although directed towards whom? The Huge? The ones who accused her? Not really sure, right? So with that, let's just get into the episode and find out. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Even a full funeral, eh? They never found her body though, right? Only her weapon. I kind of feel like in episodes like this, you kind of have to skip the opening, though. Oh well. Like, this is not the time to be hyped, right? Unless, of course, well, like I said, maybe we'll get to see her being revived later on. I mean, still, it's a kick-ass song, though. Seriously, when are we gonna get this, though? Like, come on, the opening looks so damn cool! Please tell me before the end of all this, we're gonna get, like, one battle. One battle that's like that. Yep. Anemone. I wasn't quite paying that much attention to all the titles of the episodes. Like, do you kind of feel like they are all themed after flowers? We had Anemone, Lily. No, solitary confinement? Alright. Give her a hug. Fell. Oh.
上心なさい。いちいち口にしなくたってリリーなどしていれば誰だって何かしら抱えているものですわ。お一人様など気取っていないで少しは周りを頼ってみてはいかがと申し上げているんです。おう、ほんとめんどくさいお方ですわ。髪飾り、あの四つ葉のクローバーのですか？そういえばなくなってたかも。
Okay. I think it's destroyed though. You guys might want to like make a new one. I love Kaede. Okay.
特に私のテスタメントは増幅系のレアスキルですから、それで知覚系のレアスキルを強化して。そっか、私の鷹の目を強化してもらえばいいんですね。あら、私のレジスタだって知覚系ですわよ。ならばわしはフェイズトランセンデンスでマギの供給か。ユージャーとタズサは何じゃったっけ？私のは天の計り目。ナノレベルで対象の位置を把握できる。
No wonder you're a sniper. Precognition? Huh. Berserker. So yeah, you gotta rely on them. Okay, that was way too much text. Anyways, day 1, eh? So that means they're gonna go at it for quite a few days. Okay. That's not really gonna help though. I kind of have the feeling that at the end of the day, they're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, okay. Let's see. How are you going to... Oh, it's right there. Are you using her hair as a pillow? Ah, that one. Are we actually having another plot coming out right now? Oh, by the way, four-leaf clovers are one of the things that she likes the most. It was in her profile a few episodes ago. You know, while Fumi was looking at her profile, it mentioned something about her liking four-leaf clovers. And day 3, right? Yep. Day 4, day 5, day 6. Look, if it's something that's sunk to the bottom of the ocean, what? How's it gonna help if you... Now the whole academy is gonna help? Let me think. Is Kaide going to just make a fake one? Or something like that? Yeah, they're making a new one. Or she's making a new one. Yeah, the whole academy's here, right? Yep. uh, I'm not really sure if this is actually going to help, though. Ah, she made one and then hid it somewhere in the beach, right? How many lilies are there in total? Oh, there it is. How's she going to come back, though? The hell? Yeah, it's not the actual one.
これにはないし。それはリサーチ。これ私のです。リリさんの髪飾りが2つ。新しいのは楓さんがご自分で作ったんです。しおりさん、どういうことだ？本物は2日目だか3日目だかに浜辺で見つけていましたな。だけどたとえ見つかってもこれではリリさんを余計悲しませるだけだと。では今日の昼間見つけた
She made it.
大掛かりに探されてはさすがに本物のありかがバレてしまいますから。早起きして本物を仕込んでおいたんですの。柱までたばかった私が最初にそれを手にして夕べできたばかりの偽物とすり替えたという寸法ですわ。楓がそんな手の込んだことを。リリさんや皆さんを欺いたのは紛れもない事実ですわ。見るなり焼くなり好きになさってくださいまし。バレたらバレたで私一人が全ての責めを負えば済むことですもの。思いっきりしおりを巻き込んでるし。いえ、私は工作室をお貸ししただけで何をなさっていたかはここで知りました。楓、なんですの？お前いいやつだな。
Ooh.
楓さん、どういたしまして。それに皆さんも楓さんの言う通りかも。この髪飾りだけだったら私辛いことしか思い出せないかもしれない。だけどこっちの方がみんなの気持ち私にはどっちもありです。それはあれですわね。狙い通りってやつですわね。お立ちなさい。私からもお礼を言うわ。ありがとう、楓さん。そんな。ためになんです。ユユ様にまでお礼を言われる筋合いはございませんわ。出演切として姉として言っている。ああ、それはあれですね。
Well, Kaida's gonna be Kaida.
どうしたんだろう。嬉しいのに。なんで。
Well, no, sometimes it's nice to get the emotions out of the way.
お泣きなさい、リリ。今のあなたに必要なのは何でもいい。自分の気持ちを表に表すことよ。私、守れなかったんです。じゃあ、私がちゃんとしなくちゃいけなかったのに。
There we go. There's the hug she needs.
あなたはできるだけのことをしたわ。あれは誰にも見せなかった。さて、どっから話したもんですかね。
Alright.
じゃあできるだけさらっと言いますが、
So here's the new arc.
何者かによって書き換えられています。書き換えられた術式はヒュージに何らかの影響を与えたと考えられます。
Influenced a huge.
ヒュージもマギを共有している以上、根は同じ。もともと親和性は高いと言えます。
確かこのダインスレイフは白井君のものだったな。
ええ。ですが、最後の契約者は
川添君か。
はい。回収される前、
川添？
最後に手にしたのは当時のユウの出通エンゲル。
Yeah.
川添美鈴様です。
Alright. So somehow that's going to be significant. And we got a lot more after the ending, so I guess we'll just let this play. I believe this ending is the one with the entire hit squad. Yep. Lily. Now, I do like the more, I guess, more mature-looking versions of the, of these still frames or characters. I do have this feeling that perhaps the actual franchise itself is a bit more, on the darker and serious side, whereas the anime they kind of made it a bit more lighthearted and fluffy, in a sense. That's how I feel about it, anyways. Alright, back to the cemetery. Where is hers? Yep. So, here's the funny thing. Like, how would... If she was actually still alive, right? How would Lily actually call her? Like, Yuzu shoots Angel. Like, grandma? Mrs. ん？ Oh. Well, I mean, this isn't unprecedented. We literally saw her in the first few episodes as well, talking with her. Beauty. Alright. Bye-bye. Well, there we go. That was episode 10, and well, I guess for this episode, the biggest positive I could say is in regards to Kaede, right? Like, already, even from the beginning, she was one of my favorite characters. Like, sure, she has those tsundere tendencies, and she is the sort of archetype of an Ojo-sama character, right? But still, is clearly, within this episode, you can see how her feelings are completely honest, she's really straightforward, and hey, it's actually handcrafted, right? The four-leaf clover that she made. She didn't, just utilize, ask her father or utilize her resources to ship one over or whatnot. She made it herself, right? And she made up the entire plan herself. So I love that. The story itself, of course, was quite cliche. You could probably see where it was going near the first in the first half of the episode. But no, I will admit that the entire story where the academy comes together, all the lilies coming together and joining hands, like literally joining hands and searching for the thing was no, it was a nice gesture, right? And having Kaede and Lily hug at the very end, hug it out. I think Kaede will look at this situation and say worth. Now, we also get this entire thing at the very end, with this weird weapon that belonged to Yuyu's Shoots Angel and whatnot, and even a ghost of her appearing. I do kind of wonder, like, what that's actually implying, though. Like, is it saying that there's somebody or some shady organization out there actively manipulating the Huge, manipulating the lilies, or something like that? Or what is it, right? In any case, we still got 2 more episodes to find out, and they still need to fit in an actual good fight before the end of this. Because if I don't get my, like, opening group battle sequence, I am going to be so pissed. I'm saying this right now, alright? I need that. And something else about this series that's kind of bugging me is also the fact that it doesn't really seem like the series knows where it's trying to go, right? Like, real talk, if this series wanted to go more for a more grim, a more darker, more serious kind of version, a la Madoka Magica or something like that, it absolutely could, right? I mentioned as such in the last episode as well, this entire, death situation with Yuri, they could seriously make it into a really, really awesome arc and an emotional arc, and yet they didn't do anything of that sort. Like, even in this episode, it's fairly lighthearted in all of it. Sure, Lily was looking like she was going to go completely go into a complete breakdown or something, but at the end of the day, nothing really happened, right? And nothing really bad happened to her emotionally or whatnot. She wasn't emotionally scarred. She didn't get traumatized or whatnot. By all means, it seems that she is back on her feet and doing quite well already, right? So, again, looking at the some of the animation, some of the illustration art and whatnot, and understanding, the underlying concepts in regards to this series, I feel like there is a possibility that the actual main series or main franchise goes a bit more dark, goes a bit more serious. Maybe for the anime, they're trying to push the more fluff factor, the Yuri factor of everything. But, I don't know, I guess different strokes for different folks. I personally would have loved if it went a little bit more darker and whatnot, and really get serious with everything. But, hey, I know plenty of people love this for its happy, fluffy moments as well. So, it's always a trade-off, right? Now, with that being said, though, even with that, I feel like if you are going for a more fluffy, a more cutesy Yuri type of situation, it's kind of weird to actually throw in a death, right? And a death of in an essence, kind of a main character as well in there, right? And yet for it to have so little impact on the actual series. Like, here's what I came to this conclusion after watching these 2 episodes, episode 9 and this episode as well. Here's the thing I have with the death of Yuri's, with the entire situation regarding the death of Yuri. It doesn't seem like we lost a main character. It doesn't seem like we lost a Yuri. In fact, I would even say this situation, this is gonna sound really heartless and whatnot, but I feel like it feels more like really lost her pet or something. You guys get what I mean? The sort of the sort of emotional impact on everything, how everybody is treating the situation, the sort of dialogue that we're having, the sort of emotional impact that we're having, everything that really is going through, and so on and so forth. It doesn't really feel like an actual peer of theirs, right? An actual Lily is dead. I guess maybe you can sort of argue that, hey, lilies dying are part of battle, and there have been many lilies who've died throughout all these years and whatnot. And I guess that's kind of a sound argument as well. But I don't know. It just feels to me like the impact of it really wasn't as much as it should have been. Again, it feels more like Lily lost, her dog was killed or something like that, or her cat was killed, something like that. So really, really heartbreaking for Lily herself, but for the rest of it was like, meh. Yeah, Yuri died. Let's do our best to cheer Lily up, and that's it, right? You guys get what I mean about this entire situation? again, if this is what they're trying to go for, then maybe this entire setup makes kind of sense, right? They don't really want to go for such a serious or such a dark route, and that's why they didn't bother to place so much emphasis on building up Yuri's character, and they're not going to try to build up too much in regards to the emotional aspects of this as well, which is a choice. But then I would argue, why have this sort of scenario in the first place, right? I feel like things, you could have some similar kind of scenarios just to talking about the relation between Lily's and Huge under a completely different kind of story or scenario. But that's just my 2 cents. Anyways, that's it for episode 10 of Assault Lily Bouquet. Once again, 2 episodes left. They better give me an awesome fight before the end, or I will be pissed. Alright, see you guys next week. Bye-bye.